Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Rose out here in the woods in Brookhaven Hamlet reading you a story in my woods. And the name of the story is Where the Wild Things Are. It's illustrated and written by Maurice Sendak. He's one of my favorite authors, and a book I read to my 4 boys when they were little and my kindergarten classes, and really it's a favorite of mine, and I'll bet you know it. Where the Wild Things Are. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without anything to eat. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew, just like my forest, and grew and grew until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around him. And an ocean tumbled by with a pirate boat for Max, and he sailed off through the night and day. And in and out of weeks, and almost over a year, to where the wild things are. Wow, that's scary. And when he came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible teeth, and they gnashed their terrible teeth, and they rolled their terrible eyes, and they showed their terrible claws. Scary, huh? But kind of cute. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with a magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes without blinking once. And they were frightened, and they called him the most wild thing of all, and made him king of all the wild things. "And now," cried Max, "let the wild rumpus start." Oh, there they are, dancing in the night in the woods, having a fun time. Oh, look at them, they're swinging now. My boys would swing from my trees here all the time when they were little. Oh, there they are, riding the wild things. "Now stop," Max said, and he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all the wild things, was lonely, and he wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then all around, from far away, across the world, he smelled good things to eat, so he gave up being king of where the wild things are. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please, don't go. We'll eat you up. We love you so." And Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. And Max stepped into his private boat and he waved goodbye. And he sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. And into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him. And guess what? It was still hot. How'd you like that? Was that a good story? I hope you enjoyed that story. I hope you can find this book in your library when we all get back to school, and you can share this story with your friends. Wild thing! Go away, wild thing! Oh, I love you, wild thing. I love all of you, and I hope I see you real soon, boys and girls. Stay well, stay healthy, and I miss you all.